Peppa and George are laughing at nothing again.
Oh, where's Daddy?
He's bringing a secret surprise.
What's that?
It's a camper van.
We stole it for our holiday.
Ooh.
This camper van has everything. This button
Is connected to the stolen water supply.
Wow.
and this button works the stolen TV.
What does this button do?
Don't touch that.
We're going on holiday in a camper van.
There is no need for the gay singing, Peppa.
This map is a bit tricky.
Daddy, we don't want to get lost.
Really,
Don't
Peppa?
worry, Peppa. I'm an expert at map reading.
Your map is upside down, you dumb cunt.
Oh, that's strange.
Are we lost?
Yes.
It's some old guy and Peppa's ex-boyfriend.
Hello, Peppa. Hello, Danny.
Peppa still has feelings.
We're lost.
Lost? Is your sat-nav broken?
Sat-nav?
It's 2023, Daddy Pig. Obviously you have a sat-nav. Sat-nav comes as standard.
Welcome to the car of the future.
Ah, so that's what that button does.
If you stopped being such a misogynistic pig and let me do anything, maybe we would have found that out on our own.
Where are we going today?
The camper van is talking.
Thanks, Peppa. We couldn't tell. The computer voice helps you find your way.
But how does it know where we want to go?
You tell it. Obviously, you dumb little piggy.
We're going on holiday. Can you tell us the way?
Proceed on the current road in a straight line.
Thanks for your help, Grandad Dog.
But please stop verbally abusing my daughter.
Danger, danger. Oil is low.
What's oil?
Oil
Why do you not know
helps
anything,
engines
Peppa?
to run smoothly.
Madame Gazelle clearly didn't fill it up before Daddy took it.
Will the oil run out?
Yes!
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Fuck this. Holidays off.
We're going on holiday in a camper van.
There is no need for the gay singing, Peppa.
This map is a bit tricky.
Daddy, we don't want to get lost.
Really,
Don't
Peppa?
worry, Peppa. I'm an expert at map reading.
Your map is upside down, you dumb cunt.
Daddy dropped the car keys down the drain.
Are you serious? Daddy Pig knows the hardship I went through to get that car. I'm going to need you to hand over the keys for this car.
Ha ha, you're not getting
Hand them over. And then he just goes and throws the keys down the drain like it was nothing. He didn't even pay my bail.
What the do you want?
I need some money. Got into some trouble again.
Off, Mummy. I'm the adult, so it's my turn. Oh, shit! For fuck's sake. Oh, thank God.
Oh, look. Instead of reaching for the water bucket, Daddy's first instinct is to eat. That's a real shocker. He's such a noob.
For fuck's sake.
Peppa and George are at the playground with their friends.
Garfield and Four Eyes are on the climbing frame. Sean, Jamal and the irrelevant one are on the slide. Peppa is trying to play on the swings, but fails as she is violently overweight.
Mummy, push me, please.
No.
George wants to play on the swing.
Hold tight.
I want to push George.
I really couldn't care less. You don't need to throw a tantrum.
Yes, Mummy. Hold tight, George. Whee!
George is sobbing over the swings like a little bitch.
Peppa, you know George is a little pussy. Don't do that again.
Let's play on the climbing frame. Hello, Susie. Hello, Danny. Hello, Peppa.
Peppa's toxic ex, Danny, is meeting up with Susie behind her back. But Peppa's acting like she doesn't care, when really it breaks her.
Whee!
While Susie subtly rubs it in her face because she is a cunt.
Whee! You were doing it all wrong.
That was built-up anger.
This is the proper way to swing across. Stand back. Ready, steady, go! Whee! Look at me. I'm flying like a bird.
No one gives a fuck, Peppa.
Yeah, no one cares.
I can't get out.
Oh no. I feel a bit bad now.
It's not funny.
It's well funny, you silly twat. Fuck's sake, just leave her in there.
Hooray!
George, do you want to stop being a pussy yet?
Daddy Pig is trying to force George to be more masculine, but it never works. Told you.
Why can't you just be normal?
Here goes attempt number 2.
Don't worry, George. If you don't go down this slide right now, I'll give you something to cry about.
Daddy, you're too big to go down the slide.
And you're too big to fit into a size 18 dress. Am I complaining? Stand back. Ready? Steady. Go! Fuck off, all of you!
Peppa, and the people that she calls friends, but when really they just bully her and sleep with her ex. Help push Fatso off of the slide. Daddy Pig has turned into a bouncy castle. He secretly enjoys it, though.
George loves bouncing on Daddy's tummy.
And Daddy loves it even more.
George is...
Daddy Pig is a Bob.
Peppa did very well.
Hello, hot stuff.
Can I show you how I did it?
I'm not interested, Peppa. And Madam Gazelle, feel free to pop over tonight. I wouldn't mind some bong-bing-booing, if you know what I mean.
Bye-bye. I'm going to show you how to do ballet.
I don't care, Peppa. Go away.
It was easy for me.
Yeah,
But
thought it might be.
George and Mummy will find it very hard.
Peppa, God's gift.
First, we need music.
I fucking love this song.
Mummy Pig is a Barb. And guess what? So am I.
I'm a Bob too. Watch this.
Go on, Daddy.
I'm not gonna lie. He bodied that. I was really enjoying that.
Can you maybe, I don't know, stay there just for a minute?
This is the most physical contact Daddy's received from Mummy Pig in over 4 years. He is insufferably touch-starved.
Silly Daddy Pig.
Mummy Pig being ruthless for 1 minute straight.
Hand it over. Madam Gazelle, feel free to pop over tonight. I wouldn't mind some bong-bing-booing, if you know what I mean. How can I make this about me? If you don't shut your mouth right now, I'll take that steering wheel and drive us into that ditch. We mustn't leave George at home anymore. Otherwise, child services will take him away. And no more George means no more benefits. But guess who got their wine and cigs? That would be me. And by that I mean, I start via email with all the parents from Peppa's playgroup. I'm definitely a favourite there.
Please don't stay at his again. I love you. Are you still there?
Why don't you fuck off into the living room and watch TV like you always do?
Mummy, do you have a card for Daddy?
Nope. I can't wait to go home and watch EastEnders. I hate spending time with you all.
Daddy Pig, Peppa and George are decorating, whilst Mummy Pig is locked outside.
Oh, where's Daddy?
Probably crying somewhere or another.
Daddy Pig is going through a tough time, but Mummy Pig couldn't care less.
What's that?
Oh, come on, Peppa. What does it look like?
We stole it for our holiday.
George, you're not coming.
Daddy, remember what Mr. Child Services said?
Sick of all these phone calls about you leaving George at home on his own for weeks on end. Though I see why you do it, I still have a duty of care. If you continue, I will have to take him away.
Great! We can still claim his benefits though, right?
Obviously not. You won't need them if he's not here.
Daddy, get the gun!
Oh, yeah. Well, then, let me show you round for when me and Mummy are out all night drinking. The red buttons for the stolen water supply.
Wow!
And the yellow buttons for the stolen TV. But, George, you're not allowed to watch it.
George is not allowed nice things.
What does this button do?
Don't fucking touch that.
This map is a bit tricky.
Daddy, we don't want to get lost.
Peppa, please just shut the fuck up. Not one single soul asked for your input, and yet you still continue going on and on. And besides, I am an...
Today is the Wasted Bacon's anniversary. They've been married over 300 years.
Ooh, a present. Is it for me?
Of course Peppa thinks it's for her.
And what the beep have you done that makes you think you deserve a present?
No, seriously. We don't even get them gifts on their birthdays, let alone a random Tuesday. They don't deserve anything. And besides, all of our money is spent on, well, me.
Is it a toy?
No, Peppa, it's a new glass bar. Beep! Between you and me, Granny and Grandpa are quite the beep!
You can tell they're Mummy's parents.
Me and George buy them a present too.
You ain't got no money, broke beep!
George has come to flex on Mummy with his piggy bank. Oh, wow! George is really rolling in it, with 1 penny and 2 green buttons.
Let's see how far that gets you, George.
Remember that guy who tried to eat Grandpa Pig's chickens in the older episodes? If you do, you're a real one. And if you don't... But yeah...
It's your 5.
What a load of shit.
Fuck's sake, woman. You always do this, setting a bad example in front of the kids.
I do not.
4 hours earlier.
I would like you to explain why you've been spending so much time here.
Me and Miss Rabbit's hotter older sister come here to take
Mummy Pig has taken us to the bando.
The worst part about all of this is that I'm not surprised in the slightest.
Yeah, we have some good times here.
Miss Rabbit's hotter older sister is already there. And it looks like she's in the middle of a hot box.
Hello? You come to join?
Yes! OK, 1, you asked me why I spend time there and I told you. And 2, you're no saint either. Just look at the way you speak to them.
Get the fuck out of that chair now! We're not sitting here! Every day is the fucking same with you. You take the absolute piss.
Party hats.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Get those off right now!
This looks all too familiar.
I've had enough of you! Peppa, put those dogs away. It's disgusting. You disgust me.
Oh, I've lost them.
It's all bullshit. Go and find them. Did you hear me? Get the fuck outside and look for your shoes right now.
That girl takes the fucking piss out of me. Losing her shoes. It's an absolute joke. She is an absolute joke.
The Fatzos are now looking for Peppa's absolute dead creps, which, by the way, she took from Lost and Found because Mummy and Daddy refused to buy her a pair. Mummy's looking in the flower bed. Daddy's pretending to look in the wheelbarrow.
I'm so sick and tired of this shit. I'm going to the pub for a drink. Don't wait up. I'm probably going to be gone for a couple days.
Daddy often goes to the pub alone because he doesn't have any friends.
No one got any shoes to wear.
That's a shame. You're not getting shit from me.
Yeah, me neither.
Now you're going to have to go without.
Mummy and Daddy refuse to buy Peppa Basic Essentials. Although I don't really blame them. Today, the Fatzos are going to leave George in the woods and then run off.
Welcome to climbing trees for money.
Right now I'm really confused.
The Fatzos went to the wrong forest.
For fuck's sake. Fine. Give us 4 tickets.
To avoid suspicion and possible jail time, Daddy Pig has bought tickets.
Brilliant. I'll show you the ropes. You'll be wearing these. But don't worry, Daddy. We'll get you an extra large one.
Hello.
Hello, Peppa.
This is Peppa's toxic ex, Jamal. You've probably seen some of his despicable actions in earlier episodes, like his affair with Peppa's best friend Sean. But despite everything, Peppa still loves Jamal the same. Peppa can't move on.
It's a bit fucking high up, ain't it?
Shut up, Daddy. You are so negative.
Says the stealing home-wrecking slut. Fuck you, Mummy Pig.
Mummy Pig really couldn't care less about Miss Rabbit, or anyone else for that matter.
Anyone got any scissors so we can cut George's harness?
All of Daddy's plotting against George has caused a queue.
Bit of a piss.
Oh, for fuck's sake, George.
Every day Daddy Pig's hatred for George grows stronger.
You're too fat to climb this tree, Daddy.
Well, that was uncalled for. I literally said nothing about climbing that tree.
Mummy Pig enjoys ruining Daddy's day.
I'll get it. Is this some sort of fucking joke? Why is it not coming off? Women power!
You look like a right fool.
He's going to regret that when he gets home.
Just wait and see what happens to you. Where's George's hat?
It's on your head.
Please tell me you're fucking joking. That was disgusting.
Look at me.
Peppa, no one gives a rat's arse.
Oh, look. Peppa's talking about herself again. That makes a big fucking change. Look at me and how great I am. Just shut the fuck up.
Stephen, she's literally 4 years old. Get a grip.
Says the dumb bitch that's hardly ever in any episodes. Worry about yourself first, darling.
Previously on AI Peppa Pig. Sometimes I use it to whack George.
The Fatzos have arrived at the food bank.
What things do we need to make jelly?
Peppa knows how to make jelly. She's just trying to distract her father so he doesn't buy any more cider.
Peppa, mate, give it a rest. I'm already drunk. Here it is. Now hurry the fuck up so we can eat it.
It doesn't look very...
We need to add water to make it body rock.
Daddy Pig is getting carried away.
Anyway, George, stop standing so close to the trolley before I run you over with it.
Oh.
Body rock. Anyway, come on, I want to go to the pub.
What a strange man.
And what do I owe the pleasure?
Miss Rabbit has always been a believer. It's kind of her thing.
Love it!
Let's get this party started. We need to tear them apart. A bit like what Mummy does to my heart every single day.
How boring. Mummy Pig has finished messaging other men now.
I am not eating.
Today, the Fatzos are going for a walk in nature. After Peppa's depressive bed-rotting episode that she endured for 6 months straight, after her toxic ex Jamal started seeing B-Tech Garfield behind her back.
So which way do we go?
Well, Peppa, I think you should decide, considering this is the first time you've left the house in months.
What a lovely way to put it. Daddy Pig clearly has a way with words.
Let's go that way.
Oh, for crying out loud. I knew we shouldn't have come.
You're taking the piss now, mate.
Daddy, stop being selfish. You could use with the extra steps anyway.
Did she just call him selfish? Let's rewind to Daddy's first day off work in 7 months. Mummy Pig's been arrested again.
You all right, mate?
Oh, for fuck's sake. What has she done this time?
Grand theft auto and burglary today.
Daddy Pig had to spend his only day off bailing her out. But hey, that's not my business.
I'm fucking knackered already.
Shut up complaining. I'm filing a...
The Fatzos are going to Paris.
Where is Paris?
Peppa, if you continue to speak, I will be forced to take the steering wheel and drive us into the nearest ditch again. So if you wouldn't mind, kindly shut the fuck up.
The Fatzos have arrived at the ferry. Hopefully, Daddy doesn't sink the entire boat. Mummy Pig has just got a waft of George.
Anyone dare me to throw George off? Mummy, you look fucking dreadful. I can't look at you right now.
Daddy Pig has become impatient. That means he's going to drive like an absolute menace until he's where he wants to be.
George, take off your seatbelt.
The Fatzos have arrived. This is James. This is one of the guys that used to bully Daddy when he was younger. But he's convinced that they are friends.
I've missed you, mate. Remember those times we'd play hide-and-seek after school?
They wasn't playing hide-and-seek. They would run away from Daddy with his lunchbox and leave him hungry.